Hello, my name is Joe LaPlaca, Senior Director of the Cardi Gallery here in historic Mayfair, London. We're proud to present an anthology of the legendary British artist, Paul Huxley. The exhibition brings together seminal, large-scale abstract works from the 1960s alongside recent canvases and sculptures. It traces 6 decades of his pioneering practice. Huxley is a central figure in a new generation of British artists that emerged in the 1960s. His works operate in a postmodernist tradition, challenging and expanding on the legacy of early 20th century abstract movements like Cubism and the Bauhaus, distilling its lessons to a set of fundamental pictorial elements: scale, color, plane, gesture, perspective, which he manipulates to achieve different emotional and perceptual responses. Shortly after graduating from the Royal Academy in 1960, where he enrolled at the age of 17, Huxley adopted his signature square format, which still defines his most recent paintings. His intention was to avoid any association with traditional genres of portraiture or landscape, favoring instead a direct phenomenological encounter with the viewer. In a similar break from the natural world, he started using bold, synthetic colors, inspired by contemporary developments in American post-painterly abstraction. Huxley's first critical acclaim came for his Fluid series, which he began in 1962. This group of paintings were first shown in the landmark exhibition, The New Generation, held at the Whitechapel Art Gallery in 1964. These large works were rendered in bold colors and tonal contrasts, and playfully subverted the conventions of flat, abstract painting by introducing spatial ambiguity and implied perspective. In many of these, Huxley's fluid brushstrokes resemble biomorphic motifs that indirectly reference real-life objects. In Untitled 29 from 1963, an elongated black letter I appears suspended over a brilliant orange background while seemingly receding into space. A brilliant example of Huxley channeling the graphic quality and self-awareness of pop art. With Untitled number 35, 1964, he emphasizes the liquid characteristics of paint itself by deliberately breaking the illusion of solid elliptical shapes. As curator Brian Robertson observed at the time, here a single brush mark is immediately both a daub of paint and an image, part of a whole but also an independent unit. This duality is the subject matter of Huxley's work. In 1965, Huxley traveled to New York upon winning a Harkness Fellowship. He remained there for 2 years, a period which proved foundational to his creative evolution. It was at this time that he met and befriended the foremost exponents of the New York avant-garde, including Lee Krasner, Robert Motherwell, and Barnett Newman. "I was searching for luminosity. I wanted the color to hover," Huxley has said of the large-scale paintings he produced in his American period. Working within a rigorous system of proportional and tonal relationships derived from the Bauhaus teachings, paintings like Untitled number 86 from 1967 explore the tension between 2- and 3-dimensionality. With deceptively simple geometric arrangements, the formal content of these paintings is constantly in a state of tension, suggesting flatness in one moment and solid volumes in another. At 275 centimeters, Untitled 75 is the largest in the series Huxley ever created, a work of perpetual instability, wavering between concrete objecthood and pure optical perception. Huxley arrives at his compositions by creating extensive preparatory drawings. These studies break down each individual shape to a single component inside a larger system of meaning, always in careful relation with the square bounds of the canvas. This process became even more significant throughout the 1970s. Untitled 113, painted in 1970, sees Huxley decentering our focus entirely. The formal construction is defined by its dynamic, descending composition. Punctuated by carefully spaced intervals between each rectangle, this work translates the relational logic of written language into purely abstract forms. Here we also find the color key device in the top right-hand corner, an artistic signature that playfully gestures towards the artist's methodical approach to his medium. It resurfaces in recent works such as Equilibrium from 2015, as well as the Fermata series, where the balance of each formal arrangement is pushed to its extreme limit. Balancing acts are an ancient form of entertainment. They inspire awe and disbelief, says Huxley, of the inherent tension conveyed in these works. The square canvas has allowed Huxley to continuously deconstruct his formal vocabulary, while remaining faithful to a set of conceptual rules and principles. In the 1980s, his experiments led him to develop the divided canvas that has characterized much of his work ever since. The Studio series emerged from a close study of synthetic cubism, and in particular Picasso's 1927 painting of the same name. Here, Huxley introduced mirrored figures elaborated via conspicuously two-dimensional means. In subsequent paintings, Huxley built on this duality. He explored the interactions between differing pictorial renderings of image, flat color field, line, chiaroscuro, and collage. Flower Piece, painted in 1981, utilizes the same compositional structure, although here Huxley playfully deconstructs a 17th century still life genre instead of a human figure. The grisaille palette and overlapping planes create a dynamic interplay of light and shade, negative and positive space. For over 60 years, Paul Huxley has been exploring the possibilities of geometric abstraction, not only as a formal language, but as a form of intellectual research and discovery. From the experimental paintings of the 1960s to his most recent work, Huxley's art remains vital, inquisitive, and continues to leave a mark on the legacy of abstraction.